Hey guys, it's John for Cartridge Blast Gamers, and today we'll be doing an episode review of Dragon Ball Super. Today was episode 53. This was the episode where Goku and the gang, well actually I wouldn't say the gang, but Goku and the gods, they go and check out Universe 10 to find out who exactly is Goku Black and why were they sensing a Kaioshin's ki out of him. So they end up going to Universe 10 and they meet Zamasu was his name. Well, first off, Goku couldn't wait to spar him, but it was kind of a slower episode at first. They kind of set it up where they're on their way there, and then we get to learn a little bit about Zamasu, who he is. He's a Kaioshin in training. He's under the guidance of an older Kai, and he's learning how to control his anger, I guess, or his, I guess trying to have a calmer mind, it seems. For some reason, he has a hatred towards humans, because I guess we're destructive, and I guess it's true. So, but anywho, Goku just can't wait to spar him, and they finally get to spar, and it was very, very short. But we got to know a little bit about the story, and I guess Whis and Beerus also got to figure out, or they assumed that Zamasu is also black, but Goku doesn't agree with them, saying the key's a little off. It was just like it, but it wasn't 100%, but anyway, I don't know. We didn't have an episode last week, so it kind of was a little downer because nothing really happened in it. You know, we wanted to see more, at least I wanted to see more with that episode, you know, moving the story forward a little bit more. But it's nice to have a little backstory for Zamasu. You can't just introduce the character and be like, okay, that's that. Well, what do I think of it? Well, the animation, it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't really that good, but it wasn't bad. You know, especially at this stage in the game with Dragon Ball Super, we pretty much know what we're getting out of it. You know, one episode's gonna be good, one episode's gonna be bad. Sometimes they mix it in the same episode, but wasn't bad. The fight scene was good. They had decent animation with that, so can't complain. As far as story goes, yeah, it was nice to finally get to this green Kaioshin that we've always seen in the intro, and well, we've been teased for what it feels like a month now that he was going to be introduced, so it's nice to finally see him in action and all that good stuff. So, what do I think about his ties with Black? Well, right at this stage, I feel like they're trying to trick us into thinking maybe he is Black. My theory is, yes, he probably, or he could be Black, or the other thing is he created Black, because he has that hatred towards humans, as we find out, and even though Goku was, you know, introduced as a Saiyan raised on Earth, he kept calling him a human, which was kind of stupid, but I guess it shows how ignorant I guess he is, or how pissed off he is with humans. And fighting Goku or sparring with him actually seemed to anger him more. And my theory is, because this episode is taking place in the present, their events of going to Universe 10, I feel, is the reason why Black would even be, I guess, created, or give Zamasu a reason to maybe either create Black, or he is Black in some way, shape, or form, and that's how Black ends up becoming so in the future. But then you look at it in another way and be like, well, how the hell could that have happened in Trunks' timeline, since Goku was gone, he never met Beerus or Whis or anything like that, which kind of brings you back to the whole idea of, well, Beerus would have woken up eventually in that timeline looking for the legendary Super Saiyan if he had the same dream. Maybe he didn't have the same dream just because events are different, you know. So even so, Goku wouldn't be there, and so that kind of whole God's arc wouldn't have happened, so there wouldn't have been a Super Saiyan God and all that stuff, and unless he went to pursue Trunks, but obviously that never happened because Trunks is only Super Saiyan 2. But that's a theory that, you know, because of these events of them visiting Zamasu, that they actually created this new timeline where Black could happen. Why did it happen? How did it happen? We're not sure yet. I guess hopefully they'll go over that in the future. Yeah, so that's my theory, is he either is Black or he created Black. Yeah, and then some of the funnier parts in the episode were when future Trunks is talking to Krillin, and all of a sudden Android 18 comes out and he's like, oh yeah, I'm married to her, and you're just kind of freaking out, because we were kind of, my brother and I were actually kind of thinking of what would happen if that would that occurred, and it did happen, so it was funny to see Trunks' reaction, like, what the fuck is going on here? So, yeah, we're still just waiting on, I guess, Goten to meet Trunks, future Trunks, and see what his reaction is, and Trunks' reaction to Gohan having a little brother. So, because we know now that, you know, the last episode we had Trunks meeting future Gohan and the shame that he was feeling and the confusion. It was hilarious. But, yeah, it was, but we realized, you know, it pushes his motivation now even further because he wants that peace from that timeline, and he knows what he's fighting for, so that's pretty cool. But, you know, this is gonna be a shorter video, guys, I'm sorry to say. You know, as far as the episode goes, I liked it. It wasn't, nothing really exciting happened, but it was awesome to finally meet Zamasu, figure out, you know, what's going on with his storyline. We didn't learn much about Black, but we know that their keys are similar, and the fact is Zamasu does have a hatred towards humans, and that's pretty much Black's kind of motivation too of why he was attacking. He wants to eliminate the humans, so we'll have to see what's going on in the future episodes. So I think you know, the arc is finally kicking off to a crazy start. It's gonna start getting into the deep story. Like next episode, it looks like Trunks is gonna be training with Vegeta. You know, maybe he's gonna teach him how to become a Super Saiyan Blue. I was gonna say Super Saiyan God, but we still don't know how Vegeta pulled it off. So, or Goku turning Super Saiyan Blue, but especially Vegeta, since there wasn't 5 Saiyans to give him energy to become a Super Saiyan God first. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to know if we learn anything more about how he did that and how all that stuff's gonna come together and how strong Trunks can become. It's looking to be an awesome saga altogether, but as far as this episode goes, I'll give it about an 8 out of 10. You know, nothing crazy happened. It was kind of, you know, build up Goku on the fight Zamasu, and, you know, I thought maybe Zamasu was going to put up more of a fight, you know, be a little more powerful, but we find out, you know, that wasn't really the case. Super Saiyan 2 was able to hold him back, which makes sense because Black, you know, Goku was able to take on Black at Super Saiyan 2, so I guess they want to go too crazy into that whole who's strong or who's stronger and all that good stuff, but yeah, so anywho, guys, that was review. I hope you guys watched it and enjoyed it, and I hope you liked this episode. And if you like what we're doing, let us know. Leave a like. Please comment in the comments section down below. Please subscribe if you can. We appreciate sharing it, telling your friends about us. And yeah, so I'm John for Overwatch Blast Gamers, and we'll catch you next time.